only 5 or 6 years ago, you have a day like this and you hear people complaining, you see archers with strange faces. They were smiling, they were laughing,
Oh yeah.
they were accepting it and just working in how to deal with it. And I was really impressed of the attitude of all these kids and the coaches that was like, this is what it is. It's outdoor sport, it's wind, so let's deal with it and enjoy as much as possible what you can do with it. The atmosphere was very positive, even that we all were freezing, sweat, and trying to go out of this and surviving with the wind. So I congratulations to the attitude, and that's some of the things that I've learned in this championship, how these things has changed in our sport.
So far, the higher ranked person has won every single match.
Wow.
So if you're a betting person, you might
you
want to put
are.
your money on Hungary right now.
Yep.
Not to
But
take anything away from Turkey, because this will be a good matchup.
sport is always full of surprises and there are exceptions in statistics. So we have the gold medal match of the compound cadet men. We have our archer from Turkey, which is Serdar Portai Maras, and we have the archer from Hungary, which is Viktor Orosz. Sorry for my pronunciation if any of those archers on those countries
I'm gonna just
realize
continue
that.
I'm going to continue to let you do that, because pronouncing some of these names is not my forte.
Representing Turkey, Serdar Maras.
Turkey, one of our strong countries in archery, both in recurve and compound, and doing the work to work with the good plan to work with the youth, trying to come back as one of the leading countries that they have been worldwide some years ago. And in compound especially, we can see more and more talented archers coming to this international event.
Yep.
Always a full team. They bring archers, a full team archers to most of the international events, and that's payoff. You see them getting the experience they need to reach finals in world championships.
And they're the official airline of World Archery.
Turkish Airlines.
Turkish Airlines.
Move us all around the world.
Yeah. The best archers in the world, they land while using Turkish Airlines, and then they rent a Kia and then drive to the tournament while they're drinking Dasani water and
watching the time in the Longines watch.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
And of course, always wearing a fila polo. Good. Oro start with a 9 and Maras with a 9. It's important to get a confident shot in the first arrows to feel in the game.
Like that one?
Yes. That's give a good, solid breath and confidence.
We've got another wrist strap release here in the match.
Yes. 8 up.
Yep. I think that's one thing that some of the Eastern countries that are still using that technique, I think you'll see that go away once they find the right coaching to work them through that. But this technique certainly has won some World Cups.
Yes, and as you say yesterday, with tough days as wind and rain together, it's you can manage it a bit easier, or you can find more solution to survive under these conditions. Good, we have a lead from Victor, 28-25 for those that were betting following the advice of John Dudley are now in chance to get some money. Betting in sports is an interesting matter. We have been approached several times by companies to go into this betting in archery. It's as you know, there's more and more happening in internet. We have strict rules now that archers cannot bet, of course, themselves. But it's one of the dangers nowadays to get too much betting in sport and start doing strange things like we see in some of the professional sport.
Oh yeah. I would say don't do it. And there's always upsets too, but yeah, they're I guess I don't want to be negative, but one personal point of view that I would say is, a minute ago you were talking about the youth archers when you come and the weather's nasty and you just look at the look on their faces, and they're out being positive because their coaches are here telling them, keeping them focused on what they're doing, and they're really not down and out. They're here to have fun. They're here to shoot. In the end, they're hoping to be here in a medal match. But I think there's a big difference in the meaning and kind of the values to an archer at this level versus once you get to the level where they're shooting for the kind of money they're shooting for. Because it's easy to be sour when you know that you're trying to shoot for $10,000 and the conditions are not favoring your style. So, I mean, you're kind of there not necessarily being grumpy because you're a sourpuss, I guess. It's, you know that the conditions for that weekend are
not help you to get this
are
prize.
not helping you, and there's a lot more at stake. And that's just how it is, you know. For a lot of these archers now, it's a job. Whereas at this level, it's kind of like, you know, you watch collegiate sport and some of the professional sports because there isn't such a great emphasis on the money at that point.
Of course, make a huge difference when you shoot for your honor or for your performance, or you shoot for money. We could see a very good 30 up, but the reaction is quite shocking. Anyone who is not expert in compound and see the 3 shot has been reacting and moving the arm. How is this possible?
Well,
so
31 and a quarter, 31 and a half inches. For my bow, at my draw length with my FIDA arrow, takes about 18 thousandths of a second from release to when my from when my arrow passes the bow. So I really think that by the time your brain even hears that click, that arrow is kind of already passing. I don't think you're able to really catch that arrow and throw it into the right spot.
So, but then why react? It was not in the 10. He knew it was not perfect, or it's a surprise?
Well, I think that's something that some of the first FIDA archers did, and now kids watching it just kind of build the habit of doing it.
Catching it.
Yeah, I don't think you can catch it personally.
He was going through the...
He didn't come out away from his face.
Yes. This reaction. Already another 10 in the same spot, centered high at 12 o'clock.
There we go. See how he's coming back around instead of out away from the face? Makes a big difference.
9.
Yeah, that's part of his, that's like part of his just a habit.
It is not dangerous that progress and go becoming a problem, or you think?
I would think it could translate into a problem. I'd like, there we go, good 30.
10, 10, 10 in a good horizontal line.
Yep. See?
Ooh, a big reaction here.
Yep. Don't bet against the Dudley. Ha 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 ha. There we go.
Yep, we could see he has a little reaction, came back on full draw. Then it's difficult when you have this kind of surprise and reaction and come back and make a clean shot.
It's one thing when it's one thing when you're making reactions because you have a bad shot, but you're doing it 3 times in a row, then I think what's going to end up happening is one of these days he's going to end up kind of collapsing a little bit first, creeping, and then hitting the trigger, and he's going to send an arrow high, and he's not going to like it.
So, Serdar took now a 30, come back with 2 more points against Viktor, but it's still 6 points. He built very well in the first end. So we go to the end 4. Of course, Serdar needs to keep giving pressure, needs to keep going.
He just needs to step up here and shoot how he shot to get here,
and how he shot before, like this.
There we go. Yep.
Bow arm quiet, very
Sometimes
relaxed.
it just, that first end makes a big difference. You have to come out and have your nerves together.
Exactly, same spot, a bit high.
Yep. Are we going to have the drone out here to fly around later?
Yes, I don't know when, but yes, we'll have a drone to get the view of the field of play from the top, a bird
Nice.
view. Yes.
The wind is definitely picking up now. We definitely have a bit of a switching breeze.
Yeah.
Ooh. That could be.
Nine.
Okay.
All right. Still 1 point. So we
Yes,
have
he
a
got
7-point match right now, don't we? We had 7. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Going into the final 3 arrows of this
So
gold medal final.
Victor got a good lead, 115 points.
Yep.
Serdar, it's a bit behind, 108 points. It's very, very tough to come back with this 7 point in 3 arrows. Really, something dramatic need to happen to come back to, but everything is possible. All depends of how. If now Victor is very conscious or very aware that he can win, and the mindset change, you can have surprises. If he's focused on know how to make the shot and does it, he can get the gold medal and bring a medal back to Hungary.
He's got 7 points to make up in this.
Yeah. I would have looked around and said, is that all? Wanted to make it tough.
9.
All right. Now he's got 8. Maybe.
We don't wish anyone to miss, so
No,
we want them
I
to
did.
make the good one.
There we go.
Excellent. That's a good one. At
Yep.
10.
So we're to 8 now. He's gotta put 2 in the X ring. But starting out with the first end the way that he did is just really tough to come back from.
Yep.
That's just the reality.
It is, especially when you have an opponent so consistent like he is. Victor is not giving any opportunity and is being solid on the 10
Yep.
with his special reaction.
Yeah, and it's
For a recurve,
perfect example of why we shouldn't have betting in archery. Because if you would have went with the odds, you wouldn't have got it.
Look,
Nice
fantastic
finish.
ending, fantastic finish.
There we go.
Yeah, he got it.
Congratulations, buddy.
He got it well done. Good performance. He's taking out all the pressure. He's breathing out. He took out a big weight he has inside him. And it was getting, as you say, the higher rank also won again. He did it again and again.
Yep. Number 2. There we go.
Number 2 ranking round and number 1 in the finals, winning the gold, celebrating with the arms. Go.
Very good. Sponsors there.
Yes, and here we have the coach making photos, competition to Dean.
Oh, yeah.
Making photos of this moment, for sure. A moment that he will never forget, winning a gold medal in a world championship here in Yankton, South Dakota, in the NFAA Easton Archery Center complex, a huge facility, where we have the outdoor ranges for target, we have the indoor ranges, we have the field ranges, the 3D ranges, we have everything that you wish if you're an archer. And wait, we go to the next award ceremony, which is Compound Cadet Men. We will have the medal presented by Mark Johnson from Trans-Canada, proud sponsor of this Youth World Championship. And we have archers from Great Britain, Turkey, Hungary, James House, Serdar Bortay-Maras, and Viktor Orosz, matches that we have seen here. And let's enjoy how the ceremony will go.
Oh, yeah.
Polaris, proud sponsor of the 2015 World Archery Youth Championships. Bronze medal, representing Great Britain, James House.
You were right, it's House.
Ah.
James House enjoying a step to the podium. In individual matches, we could see the bronze medal match, things that we could not see in the team, but we saw him winning this bronze early today. Solid shot, very confident.
Yeah, he's shooting very good.
Very good. And John liked very much how he managed the release.
Oh yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Serdar
This
Bortai.
guy made a good comeback.
Serdar Bortai Maras getting the silver with his national flag all around him. And we are going to welcome the winner.
Viktor, Orosz.
Congratulations, buddy. Shot well in qualification.
Very well, and has active, making many tens, look quite controlling his nerves, and he deserved this gold medal.
Yeah,
And
he did a great job.
And the Bisons as mascots, Bruce the Bisons. And we will listen to the national anthem of Hungary.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes.
I've seen here the national anthem, the flag from Hungary. For sure, they're very happy back home with this well-deserved medal. Great future in front of Viktor. 3 archers together. Not be different when you are in the podium, enjoying this moment. And of course, let's go for the selfie. Here we go. Yes, selfie, us in the podium, the Bison, and now please send it to me. I want to have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out for this morning session for the Cadet compounds. Please join us in a